You are about to miss out on the biggest discount you can get for website hosting all year. Over the next month, you can save up to $1,473.99, and if you're not taking this opportunity, you're leaving tons of money on the table and you're overpaying for hosting. Simple as that. I'm talking about the ScalaHosting Black Friday sale. That's a goldmine of value for anyone that's even remotely interested in server and website management. Starting November 1st, all ScalaHosting Managed VPS services are discounted by a flat 25%. But if you use the link in the description, you can get an additional 10% off on top of that for a flat 35% discount. Since ScalaHosting allows you to essentially build your own custom plan based on how many resources you need, you can crank out these scales up to the max, and you're saving like $1,473.99 by buying until December 8th. Crazy. Of course, these high-end plans are best if you're running a web development agency, you work as a freelancer, or you run a business that's heavily reliant on a website and web apps, because you can add your logo to the control panel, create separate logins for each of your clients, and monitor their resource usage independently. But the lower-end plans like Build One are perfect for those who want to take the training wheels off and switch from shared web hosting providers like Hostinger to an enterprise-level solution. Instead of spending $360 for 1 year of hosting, you'll be able to get the same package for just $233, saving you $127. Keep in mind that ScalaHosting managed services work on a completely different model than shared hosting services like Hostinger or ChemiCloud. Instead of renting you a small portion of an existing server, where you get like 1/50th of the server resources and it's completely locked down from any sort of customization, ScalaHosting creates a virtual server based on your purchase specifications. This way, you control 100% of the resources, and you're the only person in charge of allocating those resources. While this sounds complicated in theory, ScalaHosting makes it really easy. It's basically the same as using shared web hosting services because all of the difficult tasks are handled in the background, where you don't even need to touch that stuff. To make it a little bit simpler, imagine that buying Hostinger is like renting a room in an apartment building. While great for most people, there are certain activities you just can't do in a room, like opening up a shop or sub-renting it to other people, or creating a giant document sorting robot using free AI models. And buying ScalaHosting is like buying land, where you can build whatever you want, however you want. However, ScalaHosting does have the traditional option as well, for quite a good price. This Black Friday, their shared web hosting plans are also discounted by a flat 25%. So the cheapest one is just $26 for 1 year. I mean, $26 for 1 year of premium grade hosting. But in my opinion, ScalaHosting is still best for their managed VPS, but there's no harm in trying it out for $26 if you're unhappy with your current web hosting provider. And since you're the only person on the server if you go with managed VPS, there are no security risks in allowing you to control and configure that server to your needs. You can create firewall rules blocking certain IP addresses, extremely valuable tool if you're working on a project that needs privacy and only needs to be available from your computer and several of your colleagues. You also get a unique IP address, meaning you're reducing the risk of emails ending up in spam because you're the only one using that IP address. Additionally, your website gets to utilize 100% of server resources, making it as fast as it can be. ScalaHosting has constantly performed top of the speed charts on any of my tests during all year, and due to easy scaling, you keep that speed no matter how big your website gets. So take advantage of the 35% off if you're looking to upgrade to a more powerful environment, or you plan to start offering web hosting services on top of your design or development packages. And watch this video next to find out how you can make passive income by simply hosting client projects on a VPS just like this one.